This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update for October 20th. Well, corn was on the defensive as harvest pressure exerted itself. Demand remains solid with ethanol experiencing some pretty good margins. A recent Iowa State University press release indicated that as of October 15th, margins for Iowa ethanol plants were over 72 cents per gallon. And at that rate, look for plants to grind corn as fast as they can. At the close, the December futures were 2.5 cents lower as they settled at $5.30 per bushel. The soybean complex was stronger as it was supported by firming cash markets and strong demand for vegetable oils. Processors are aggressively trying to buy beans, and as we enter the home stretch of harvest, we're probably just a couple of weeks away from seeing the cash basis do some pretty funky stuff. Crushers are making some very large profits at this point, with the new crop soybean board crush making a new high at $1.68 per bushel during yesterday's trade. At the close, the November soybean futures were 6.5 cents higher, finishing at $12.28. The wheat market was mixed as we saw some profit-taking after the recent strength. Global supplies of wheat continue to be tight, especially with the smaller U.S. and Canadian spring wheat crops. Looking forward, the winter wheat planting continues to move ahead at a decent pace, with forecasts for a sizable increase in acres over this past year. At the close, Minneapolis December futures were 6.5 cents higher at $9.7425. Kansas City was 0.75 cents lower at $7.4825, and Chicago futures dropped by a whole 1/4 cent to close at $7.36 per bushel. Cotton got back on track yesterday after closing lower the previous two sessions. They posted a better close. At the finish, we had the December futures 79 points higher, settling at $107.83 per hundredweight. Livestock futures were lower straight across the board in yesterday's trade. December live cattle futures closed 40 cents lower at $130.25 per hundredweight. November feeder cattle dropped by 50 cents down to $158.85. And lean hog futures lost some ground as well. We had December lean hog futures $1.35 lower, ending the day at $77.40 per hundred. Class 3 milk futures had a fairly uninspired session. At the close, the November futures were 6 points higher, settling at $19.22. And meat cutout values had a bit of an interesting day. We had choice box beef ending the day 79 cents higher at $280.88, while select boxes were $1.72 higher, closing at $261.53. Pork carcass cutout values, on the other hand, retreated, ending the day $1.44 lower as we closed below the $100 barrier as it settled at $99.34 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.